this recording, since basketball is a big sport at Hebbville, I'm going to be teaching you how to shoot, dribble, and pass the ball. We're going to start with shooting. First, put your elbow level with your shoulder and your wrist straight up from your elbow. Basically right angles everywhere. And you put the ball in your hand. Then your weak hand, for me it's my left, on the side of the ball just to hold it in place. And bend your knees. And just flick your wrist at the end of your shot to get that backspin that goes off, so it goes off the backboard, and that helps it go in the net. Now I'm going to be teaching you how to dribble the ball. So first of all, do not slap the ball. A lot of people do that and they lose the ball. You just want to push, give it a sort of a push into the ground, and gently, don't catch it per se, but pushing it kind of with your hand, with the fingers of your hand, with the fingertips. This ball is a little flat, so it kind of sucks. And just sort of flick the ball on the ground. And yeah, and don't pick it up like that when you dribble, because it's called travel. Always keep your hand on top of the ball.
Hi guys, I'm Daniel, and I'm going to show you how to pass a basketball. So the first thing you want to do is you want to have your fingers spread apart like this, and when you put them on the ball, don't have them pointed at you like this, or the ball is going to go nowhere. What you want to do is have them back, pointing at you like this, with your elbows bent out to the side. Now make sure that all of your hand is touching the ball, and when you pass, make sure that you're using your elbows. So, and flicking your wrist at the same time. Flicking your wrist is really important, because if you don't flick your wrist, it's going to look something like this. It's just going to slip right out of your hand. Make sure you got a good grip on the ball, so it should look something like this.
Hi, I'm Eli, and I'm going to be showing you how to throw, catch, and hold a football. First, we're going to start with throwing. What you want to do is have either 3 fingers or 2 fingers on the ball. If it was 3 fingers, then you'd put a space in between each of your fingers that are on the laces. If it's 3, it would be your middle, a space, and then your ring finger, then a space, and then your pinky. If it was 2 fingers, it would be your ring finger, a space, and a pinky. And you always want to make sure that you don't hold the ball so tight so that when you throw it, it's just going to slip out of your hand. There should always be a little tiny crack between your hand, right here, that you can sort of see through. What are you doing? So you want to make sure that that little crack is there. And you want to have 2 hands on the ball before you throw, standing sideways from your target. If you're right-handed, your left shoulder would be pointing ahead. And if you're left-handed, your right shoulder would be pointing ahead. You want the ball up by your chest before you throw. You want your knees slightly bent. And when you go back, you want your arm at about a 90-degree angle up that way. And then when you go forward, it goes your elbow. And then you take a step with your right foot and point your arm forward, and your hand should go down to your leg, like this. Sometimes, some people step sort of sideways with the foot that started them back. Some people just twist their toe. Doesn't matter. So a throw would look like this. And you want to make sure you get a nice spiral on the ball so that it's easy for receivers to catch.
I'm Daniel, and I'm going to show you how to catch a football. So there's a couple really important things you want to do when you're catching a football. The first thing you want to do is make sure that your fingers aren't bent like this, or when the football comes, it's going to push it in. It's called a jam, and that can hurt a lot. So what you want to do is make sure that your fingers are pointed like this in a triangle. See how my hand is like a triangle? And when you catch, you want to bring it in towards your body. So if you happen to get tackled right then and there, you don't lose the ball, turn it over, fumble it. So I'll demonstrate right now. Get back. Catch it like this, then you're ready to run.
I'm Eli, and I'm going to be teaching you how to hold a football while running so that it's harder for the opponent to just grab the ball out of your hands. What you want to do is take your index and middle finger and put them on different sides of the ball. So you want your pinky, ring, middle. Then on the other side, you want your index and your thumb. Then you want to have it like that in your hand. Then tuck it into your forearm, right like that. Then into your elbow. And then into your side of your arm. Then into your ribs like that. And you do not want to hold it with the laces tucked into your arm because that makes it a little slippery. Laces like that or anywhere but in your ribs or your forearm. This is called the 5 points of contact. Fingers, forearm, elbow, and side of your body. And your palm is the fist. So it would go fingers, palm, forearm, elbow, side. And then you're ready to run. And some people, when you're running and there's a lot of people trying to tackle you, this is how you hold it when you're running really fast. But when you don't want to fumble it, you do that. But then you turn the ball in like this, kind of put your arm on top, and your other one doing the exact same thing, but on the bottom. So that would be the 10 points of contact. And so that's so you can't fumble the ball. You can't hit it there, or there, or there, or there, because there's something holding it.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and today we're going to do how to pass, shoot, and dribble a soccer ball. Let's start off with shooting. So what you want to do when you shoot is step into the ball. I'm not going to kick it, but just stepping in and hitting your target is very important with the ball. If you just kind of do it like this, you're going to have absolutely no power. If you're just going to do it like this and flick it, it's not going to go well. So you want to step into your shot. Now you can hit it with the bottom two laces of your shoe, or your soccer cleat right here. These bottom couple laces right here, right there, the laces. You never want to hit it with your toe. And when you shoot, you can hit it in two spots. The bottom of the ball to get it up in the air, and sort of the mid area to keep it on the ground. So here's how you shoot. Now some people like to stand off to the sides. They can get a little bit of kick on it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you take it from half and run up, as long as you can step into it. So it should look like this. That was a grand shot. Now I will demonstrate a chip shot. Now let's do dribbling. So dribbling is something you're going to need to know how to do when you play soccer. You want to alternate your feet as you dribble. Right, left, right, left. And the reason you alternate your feet is is just to get an even amount of power. Because if you just do this the whole time, the ball's going to be like off to the side. Alternating your feet and not kicking it up too far. If you kick it up too far like this, your defender can get at it. If you want to kick it, just light little taps, then you can attack the net. Last up, let's do passing. Passing is very easy. Passing, you're going to use the side of your foot, and not twisting your actual foot, twisting your whole leg. That way you don't twist an ankle, twist a knee, just twist this out of your foot. And pass away. It's the same as we're shooting. Now, what some people like to do is they like to pass high. So you just can hit the ball high. It's just like shooting. So passing, you're just hitting with the side of your foot. You want to get it up high, hit it down low. You want to get it up and keep it on the ground, hit it up high. So I hope you enjoyed our video on how to be a good athlete at Hebbville, and thank you.